Well. We was going to get out here and try to do something with this. Check the green beans this morning. The rabbits like the green beans better than me or something. They were just coming on and I just fertilized, man. I was so afraid of this. Look at that. My God. I'm going to eat the whole plant. We know it's a rabbit or something like a rabbit. Look here, my God, son. I don't care to feed the Mother Nature a little bit, but Jesus Christ. Really just getting in here eating all the tops off of it. I was wondering what was going on. Even with these tomato plants, they're getting on the... I've said, well, there's maybe a few tomatoes missing. I have been picking a few. But you start seeing stuff like this, or stuff like this all over, like the big parts of the plant. I was like, well, maybe a deer got it. It was doing the okra the same way, and it was doing the tomatillos the same way. And then I thought, well, maybe some young kids coming in here. There've been a couple of them stopping up in here and thinking this was something more than what it is. You know, it's Indian hemp. It grows all over the place. And it was picking the leaves off of it or something. I'm like, I'm hoping somebody ain't trying to do something with that, because that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, maybe, you know, somebody doing something silly. See, same thing with this one. They grow everywhere. I just pulled up 2 or 3 up by the house. I was thinking maybe some kid has got those and thinking something other than what's going on. You know, it's nothing. Just some weed. You know, right here, it's growing right here. It might look like something. You know, that stuff, it just grows every freaking where. You know what I mean? It's Indian hemp. I was like, man, some kid got a hold of that, or walking up through the creek. But, you know, even the tomatillos had got a little bit too. You know, I don't know if it's a deer getting these, or like the rabbits will bend it over and eat the tops of it off. I don't know if I can see one right off real quick. Yeah, right here. Just eating the tops plumb off. I don't know if you can even see that really. I don't know, maybe it's a deer. You know, I got these dogs over here. But the okra plants are looking good. Like I said, just throw the fertilizer out on it. They said it attracts wild animals. I need to get some kind of netting or something, put it in between these right here. Just whatever. And then over here, these tomato plants, I don't think really, they might get a little something on it. Well, we got one here. Looks like a San Marzano. And then the other ones, they just ain't doing nothing. Got like 3. Looks like 3, 4. There's 4 of them. They're just not doing nothing. And you can see something eating on it pretty hard. I've been trying to get up and down through the night or whatever. I don't know. This one over here, it ain't doing nothing either. Getting a lot of rain. I thought we was maybe getting no pollination. And the tomatillos are starting to take off. You know, I'd like to get some to make some salsa al verte, but I got 2. I actually got 1 that looked decent enough to take the efforts to do something with it. The okra's putting off something every day or 2, and the tomatoes was something gotten in here. Obviously, there's a rabbit got into the green beans. Need some kind of fish netting or something to string in here to get them to where you can hit them in the head with a stick. I don't care for a little nibble here and there, but Jesus Christ. You know, went through here and it ate every bit of it. You know, there was a couple green beans that I seen. I don't know. Yeah. Like right there's a couple. Trying to give it a day or so. Yeah, I don't know if he comes back. They're probably done. Just getting all kinds of blooms. They warn you about using that fertilizer. And that's part of what's wrong with using that fertilizer. It attracts animals. They've said that. A lot of people say that too. I picked most of that off, but there still was some good stuff. Must be after that fertilizer and them plants.